elastic hours, they expand and shrink. Memories blur faster than you think. One moment's forever, the next just a blink. In this elastic time, we sink or swim. So hold on tight to now, 'cause time will wait for you. In this elastic flow, each second's precious true.
Okay, so I just wanted to make this quick video talking about the new trailer that was leaked for the Powerpuff Girl live action. You guys didn't hear, there was supposed to be a live action Powerpuff Girl show that got canceled in CW, I believe. And it has been canceled, I think, for a couple of years now. And I did not know a lot about it, only that Dove Cameron, who was in Living Maddie, she also was in Descendants, and she was in a couple other stuff too. I think she did one other movie in Disney called Cloud9. She also did some theater. You might have seen her in doing Mamma Mia. I don't know if it was in Broadway, but she was in Mamma Mia, and she also did the Broadway version of a movie of the Broadway version of Hairspray. I forgot exactly what it's called, but she was in Hairspray with Ariana Grande. So yeah, that's basically all I knew about it. And yeah, I just watched the trailer like 2 times, and I did want to talk about it because I don't know if I would consider myself to be a huge fan of Powerpuff Girls. I do like it. I also have seen a lot of it growing up. I have a couple merchandise of them. I do have a favorite Powerpuff Girl, like I'm sure a lot of us do. And so I wanted to say my opinion of it, and I'm gonna put some clips here and there. But my opinion of it is, there's things that I like and things that I did not like. So let me get the things that I did not like out of the way. And that would just be the costume. And I think the setting as well. Because with the costume, you cannot do a 1-by-1 interpretation of the costume. It's just not gonna work for live action. Maybe when they're young kids, because there is a version of them in the trailer with them being young. But yeah, there is a version in the trailer where there are no kids, and it looks fine when there are no kids. But when they get older, you would think that they would change the outfit or something, or you would think that the costume designers will realize that they have to make an outfit because the actors are in their 20s. I'm pretty sure I need Dove Cameron is somewhere in her 20s. Don't know about the other two. I haven't seen any of their work besides this, so I can't speak to their age or how good they are. But if they're about the same as Dove Cameron, why are you putting the 20-year-old in this little dress that's designed for children? Like in the cartoon, I believe they're going to kindergarten or preschool. Are you still making them wear that as a grown adult? Even as a teenager, they would have grown out of it. And there's things you could have done to pay homage or just use up the costume to still make it look like the Powerpuff Girls. Like maybe have them wear a cute little skirt and a top instead of it being a dress with a black belt. Maybe even have one of them wear skirt, one of them wear shorts, and another one wear pants to make it a little bit different. That way they don't look the same. Have them wear like a cute little jacket, like what they were wearing in the in the trainer. But yeah, you could have done something a lot more creative than make the dress how it is in the cartoon. Because, like I said, it doesn't fit well with older people. And then make them look like they're trying to pretend to be a child. And, okay, now I think I got that out of the way. Something that didn't really bother me, the fact that they made Mojo Jojo two people, I guess. You got Mojo, the father, and Jojo, the son. That was a choice, but I could kind of understand they did not want to waste the money for a CGI monkey. But that being said, if you're not willing to spend the money, because you're gonna have to spend the money anyway with making them fly, the superpowers, which by the way did not, the scenes where they were flying, the superpower scenes where they're using, oh, you know what I mean. But all of those scenes did not really look that great. I'm guessing they probably were not finished with the CGI, but still, it did not look good. Did not look realistic at all. And so, if you're not gonna put in the money to properly put proper special effects, and don't do the show. I'm sorry, you know what you're getting when you sign for this if you have seen the show. You know that you got superpowered girls that can fly and can kick some butt. So just spend some money on making it look good. Now, as far as the character goes, I can't really say much about Professor X because he wasn't really that much in the trailer. And then the fact that he seems pretty okay. Like, I wonder what they were gonna go with in trying to make the argument that Professor X kind of used the girls for clout, I guess you could say, or does he sell merchandise? Because there was a scene where even Blossom was saying, if you just want a family, why do you not make a normal girl? Why did they have to have superpowers? It seems like they're also trying to say that Professor X was using them. Again, I don't know where that would have gone because in the original show, it was stated that the reason he wasn't even trying to create girls in the original show. It happened by accident. What he was trying to do, find a way to make some sort of a superhero, I believe, or even just something because crime was running rapid in Townsville. So him wanting a family and him making these girls to use them for money did not really make sense. Also, the fact that they made the cartoon canon in the show and they made it so that the cartoon was based on these real life people. And again, that was a choice, but I felt like it was unnecessary. But now going on to girls, I think the one that I kind of like, I had the least problem with was Blossom because what they were going to do with her or what they showed in the trailer, it doesn't make sense for her character. Blossom being a leader, I do believe that she would kind of grow up to be this warrior and just be constantly worried on her toes and also be the one that is more interested in her academics, more worried about her exams and all that. So that does make sense. And also if in the original show, they would have killed Moldy Jojo because that's something that they did in this show, they killed him. And Blossom is apparently the one that did it by accident. If that wouldn't happen in the original, so I do think that the reaction that they had in the live action version would have been the same in the cartoon. I think that would have really shook Blossom to her core if that would have happened in the cartoon. And she would have probably quit like she did in the show. With Buttercup, I also do not have that much problem with her. I do like how they added the fact that she became a firefighter. And it kind of does remind me of one episode of Powerpuff Girls Z, where Buttercup, even though she didn't need to and she was not obligated to do so, she took the time out of her day, out of a couple days I believe, to train this one kid in soccer because he wanted to join the soccer team. So I think the fact that they made her a firefighter, and it does show that even though Buttercup is like the wrath of the group, I guess you could say, the one that has a little bit more edge, a little bit more bite to her, and is a little bit more aggressive. She still cares, and she genuinely wants to help people, and she does take this seriously, being a superhero. So I think that part they did a good job with adapting, but I don't really like how they added the feminist part to her. Again, not the fact that she doesn't want to wear a skirt, because that's not the first time they did this with Buttercup. Because for some reason, if you're a tomboy or you lean more to the masculine personality type, I guess you could say, or hopefully I'm explaining it well. Well, I think that's how they are portrayed, or how it's portrayed in shows. But this isn't the first time that they've done this. In Powerpuff Girls Z, they did this as well, where the first episode or so, where you see her and you see her with her outfit. And by the way, Powerpuff Girls Z also did a better job at putting their own spin on the costume or the outfit when they're superheroes. But yeah, she also complained about wearing a skirt there. So that's nothing new. I just don't like how they're making it so much in your face. Like they're just having her say in these random times things like that gender conformative, and there was this part where she was saying that the show whitewashed them, the cartoon. So I don't know, I just don't think that the way that they were doing it was very good. I think there's a way to do feminism without having it be agnostic or in your face the whole time. Because I'm not really against feminism. I'm not against women standing up for their rights or women being able to express themselves with whatever clothing or however they want. That's not my problem, but my problem how you write it, and I just don't think they were writing it in a way that I particularly like. And from what I've been seeing in the internet, I don't think a lot of people were liking that either. But other than that, yeah, that does kind of fit into her character, her being a feminist. It fits to all of these characters, to be quite frank with you. In my opinion, that they would be feminist to a certain extent, but like I said, it's how they wrote it and how they added it to her character. Now, going to my favorite Powerpuff Girl, and the one that I think they messed up the most, in my opinion, Bubbles. Like, what did they do to her? Seriously, like, how can you get the most innocent one out of the three? The one with the most naivety and the most tireless one. Like seriously, Bubbles, she is a sweet, innocent, pure cinnamon roll. That's in her. Yeah, 'cause she's so cute, but like the other two girls? Yes. Does she get angry? Yes. There was a whole episode dedicated to that. To her getting angry and to her showing that just because she's sweet and she's kind, and she's the one that got the most sugar, Buttercup the one that got the most spice, but Blossom the one that got the most everything nice, but she still has a little bit of fight to her as well. But that doesn't mean that she would have turned into a drunk or she would have turned into a party girl. That doesn't make any sense for her character. But that could be me, but I don't think so from what I have been seeing. I think a lot of people agree that this was the wrong move for Bubbles. And I can't even blame Dove Cameron, because Dove Cameron, I know that she can play a sweet character and kind of a airhead. And though, yeah, you could think that Bubbles is a little bit of an airhead. But when Liv and Maddie, Liv was kind of like the bubbly airhead who liked to sing. And she had like a little playful personality. So she could play that type of role. I just don't know why they chose to make Bubble like this. Because for Cameron, I think she could have been a pretty good Bubble. And I do think she did her best with what she was given, but she wasn't given a lot to work with. And with the other girls, I think the one that we saw less of was Blossom, so I can't really think on that. But the little bit I saw, it Blossom was fine, like I said. Buttercup had a little bit of problems, but it was fine. I think the biggest problem was probably Bubbles. And that really sucks because, like I said, she's my favorite character. I have loved the Cameron's work in the past. I still do. And yeah, I just don't know what they were thinking. They probably have not seen the Powerpuff Girls before. No version of it. And believe me, I haven't seen all of the episodes of the Powerpuff Girls. I have seen all the episodes of Powerpuff Girls Z twice, like twice. I haven't even seen the reboot, but so I'm not gonna say that I've seen everything and I know everything about the Powerpuff Girls, but I do know that what they did with Bubble was just not it. And if they were going with the storyline where the tragedy lifts them up and they stop being a superhero group, that could work, but it would have made more sense if Bubbles would have stayed at home and she would have been the one to try to get Blossom and Buttercup to work together again and to be a group again. Like how she kind of was doing towards the end. When she was telling Blossom that there could be our chance to show them that they were wrong about us. But they didn't have to take, if they would have taken away the party girl thing, I think it would have been much better and just made her kind of be the heart of the group. Because that's kind of what she is anyway. I mean, yeah, Blossom is the leader, but Bubbles is the one that I feel could easily be the heart of the group and the one that brings the emotion to it. And I think the Cameron could have handled that pretty fine. Especially if I haven't seen her I didn't see her when she was in the Mamma Mia play production. But that character does remind me of Bubbles if you've seen the movie Mamma Mia, you understand what I'm talking about. But the daughter does remind me of Bubbles. So if she was able to pull that off in the theater, why couldn't they let her try to do that at Bubbles? I don't understand that. Yeah, you could have done something else with her too. Like Powerpuff Girl Z made her into fashion, so you could have done something with that. You could have done something with animals or something because she does like animals, but. Yeah, I don't want to complain too much about what they did with Bubbles because I feel like a lot of people are going to do that on the internet. But to end off, one of the things that I did like about it was towards the end, you did get to see, maybe, I think the music helped that they picked, but you did get to see them kind of look like sisters, or you did feel their sisterhood towards the end. And it would definitely have been those last couple of minutes or seconds. I think I would have wanted to see it a lot more than what I want to see it now because I don't really want to see it. I think it was a smart decision to cancel it when it was canceled. It probably sucked for the people who were working on it, but at the end of the day, I just don't think it was worth it. I think their career would have been hurting a lot more than it would have helped. But yeah, the last couple of seconds or a minute when the three girls being together, I think was good, and that's pretty much it. And also, I do think that the girls did a pretty good job well, the three actresses that they chose to play Bubble, Blossom, and Buttercup, I think they did a pretty good job. And I also think the actor who played Professor X did a pretty good job. I don't know if it would have been a good idea to make it a little bit more campy or to make it a little bit more serious, but I just don't know what would have fixed this. I just wanted to talk about this, and thank you for listening to my rant. I know that there are gonna be other videos about this, and you guys probably don't want to hear me talk about this, but if you started till the end, thank you. I appreciate it, and I'll be back with another video later. But for now, have a good day, and thank you for watching, and stay safe.